that I know from a long, long time. You know, he's a very good friend of mine. All right, so please give him your undivided attention and listen. And oh, that's a Johnson right there as well. And give him your full attention, okay? Thank you so much. Let's make him welcome again.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we are going to be attentive today, right?
Oh, I'm using.
And it's important that you be attentive because I have some prizes, not big prizes, but prizes nonetheless. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of art and amazing artist career. Alright? Because I'm sure that some of you in this room have artistic talent. Everywhere I go, there are children, young people with artistic talent. I was one of those young people. Some of you have different artistic talent. Some of you can sing well. Can I see the hands of people who have the ability to sing well? You can sing well? That's good. Some people can dance. Some people are good musicians. They know how to play an instrument. Some people can draw well. But there are many avenues that you can explore. And I'm going to have quiet, right? I'm going to have quiet? Yes. Alright. So we're going to be good to each other. Art is a way people express ideas and imagination through singing, dancing, acting. And what kind of art do you enjoy? Anybody want to tell me what kind of art you enjoy? You enjoy drawing? I used to love to draw.
I love to play instruments.
You love to play an instrument? Which instrument?
Recorder.
The recorder. That's a nice instrument. It's a wind instrument. At the back, what do you enjoy doing? I can hardly hear. You love to play the piano, a beautiful instrument. And the piano is a stringed instrument. It doesn't look like a guitar, but it is a stringed instrument. My little sister there. Fine. Painting. I have a painter in the midst right here. You, Miss Water. You love to crayon and to paint, my little brother. You like to paint too? Okay, that's good. And my last one here, you like to do what? You like to paint? Wow. So many painters in one room. So art helps us with our feelings. When you draw and paint, do you feel better?
Yes.
Yes, I used to feel better when I draw and paint. Art tells stories and shares ideas. A while ago you were watching an animated feature. You were watching a cartoon. You know it took artists to draw that and to animate it. So the artists use that to tell a story or to share an idea about the talent. Art helps us to imagine and to solve problems, and art brings beauty and joy to the world. Now art is everywhere. Okay, she likes painting, crayoning, and crocheting. I'm soon going to ask some more questions here. I like that you are an engaging class. Now, art is everywhere. Movies and cartoons. Anybody see a video game before? Yes, the people who design the characters are artists. In fashion design and even the sneakers that people are wearing. I see somebody wearing Crocs. I see a sneaker right here. Some people have on slippers. It took somebody to draw and design that. Books and comics. Anybody know what a comic book is? Yes, so the comic books were drawn by artists. They drew these cells in the comic. And some people are creative and they go on to design buildings. Can anybody tell me? Can anybody, wait, let me see, let's be fair and have all the hands down first. Let's have all the hands down first. And then I'm going to ask a question and I'm looking for whose hand goes up first. And then if you get the answer, no, let's start fair. Everybody's hands down. And if you get the question right, You are up first and you get it right. It's not a big prize, but you are going to get a pencil for the day. So I'm going to ask a question. Now there's a particular creative vocation or job that somebody very creative does, and that person uses their creativity to design buildings. What is the name of their profession? His hand went up first. What's the name of the profession? The man who designs buildings. He's creative and he designs buildings. Yes, your hand went up first. You're not sure? Alright, your hand went up. What's the name of that profession? They design buildings. Not hearing you. Well, he has creativity, but that's not the name of his profession. Mansa?
A builder.
No, not a builder. I see your hand in the pink. He's a he's a nation builder, but his profession has a specific name. I'm going to give you a clue. All hands down first. I'm going to give you a clue. The first letter in the name of that profession is the letter A.
Oh, artist.
Not artist. I just hear like somebody said it a while ago. You know?
Artist.
Not artist.
Okay. A hand is right there. Nia?
What?
Artist.
You get it. Correct. You get it. Correct. Give her a round of applause. So somebody who uses their creativity to design buildings as their job or vocation is an architect. Good job. Alright, settle down. So there are different types of art. Alright, how we are kind to each other is by being quiet so we can properly listen to each other, okay? So we're going to settle down, right? I'm not getting that. We are going to settle down?
Yeah.
Alright. Different types of art. Visual arts, you have drawing, painting, photography, performing arts like dance, music, and the literary arts. People write books and stories and poetry and comics. Alright, so different career paths. You can be an illustrator. An illustrator draws books. They draw for comic books as well. Illustrators come up with little characters and so on. Anybody know Popeye the Sailor?
Yeah.
Everybody know Popeye?
Yeah.
So the person who drew Popeye and came up with the idea for Popeye would look. That person is an illustrator. Anybody knows about Spider-Man? Yeah, everybody knows Spider-Man. Few people knew Popeye, but everybody knows Spider-Man. So, shh. Settle down. Your brother watches Spider-Man. Alright. So, settle down. So, the person who came up with how Spider-Man would look and the colors he would have in his uniform and so on, they call that person an illustrator. So that's one career you can have as an artist. Shh. Settle down. Another career you can have as an artist is a fashion designer. A fashion designer, you can design clothing. Look at my little sister with the pink sweater and the black and white dress. A fashion designer designed that. Miss Johnson or Mrs. Johnson in her. Mrs. Ferguson, formerly Johnson. Probably one of my sisters. Her blouse was designed by a fashion designer. Most of the clothes we wear came from the designs of a fashion designer. So you see how important design is? Alright. Some people are performing artists, like musicians. I am hearing a lot of chatter. We are going to be quiet, right? We want to go on with this? Everybody wants to go on, let me see your hand. If you want to continue, alright. But if we want to continue, we are going to be as quiet as possible, right? Alright, so I see your hand, you are burning to say something. What is it you want to share with me?
Create sounds and music that people listen to. sometimes we play it, and sometimes we are passing out. You hear it.
Good. Alright, so I never intended to give her prize, but because she was so eager to participate and what she said was so brilliant, you are going to get a pencil as a prize. I like that you are so active and you want to participate. And I like that. And you are 100% correct. Alright. So you have actors and dancers. That's performing art. So you have the performing arts, you have actors and dancers. Then you have graphic designers. Anybody heard that name before for a profession, graphic designer? Alright, I see some hands. Do you know a billboard? Anybody here knows billboard? When you're driving on the highway, you see this big sign. Or you look and you see this big sign saying KFC, big deal. Or you're looking in the newspaper and you see a big picture for Burger King. That was designed by a graphic designer. So alright, not asking any questions as yet. And soon ask some questions. Just settle down.
So we're not taking any questions now. What?
Alright, so anybody, y'all said that you know what video games are, right? Alright, can you tell me the